Good evening,
And then
Sharita.
before she called, Stephanie Winfrey said, I identified some shady stuff on this show. LOL.
Hey, listen here. This is
man.
not Jerry Springer. You understand me,
Right,
Miss
right.
Winfrey? Just because you ain't here when you could be,
Yeah.
or we'll catch you when you
I
here.
see some shady stuff going
Because
on.
it sound like you being a negative Nancy right now, but I'm gonna look past
And
that.
then we
Let's
had
see.
B. Marie said, I believe in therapy and medication.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yes.
And if I can
yes.
input, so
Yeah.
from a whole different perspective,
Mm-hmm.
is from the military side, there's levels to mental health, there's levels to trauma, there's levels to how you deal with things, and even from
Well,
people that have perspective from I would say street life. People that I grew up with, they don't go to the hospital. They can't get Social Security, because they can't talk about the stuff that got them in that mental space.
yeah.
So I've had a few people that I've had to just tell them to be quiet, talking to me about what they was talking about, because they know that I deal with different things dealing with mental health and PTSD and depression and anxiety. So we have conversations, but sometimes people want you to become their therapist, and then they start telling all these things, and you're like, no, I can't hear this. So it's levels to it. In institutions such as the military, institutions such as the penal system, you get to be around the same kind of crazy. So if you deal with something in a space to where you do have a mental health situation, you're around 20, 30, 40 other people
With the
same thing. So you figure out how to fit in. You figure out how to be a calm social or psychopath. You figure out how to be a calm whatever, because you still have to integrate with the community.
Right. So you find a method to maintain.
You find a method to maintain, or you stay busy. A lot of people that don't have those resources or those tools, they self-medicate. So in our community, right? So they stay completely medicated.
That's how that starts.
Like guys that people I know that have
they don't want to deal with this.
had situations to where it's very traumatic, and they survive those things. They high all the time. They don't want to see life without high eyes.
Yeah.
So reality is too much for them to face off.
Because there's no other resources. Because again, they can't talk about certain things.
Drugs, they find a coping mechanism. I understand that.
And, whether it be using the street life, or even some young ladies or women that people don't respect the lives that they chose, or that they ended up in that path. They high all the time because they can't see themselves talking to somebody because they feel shame. So it's levels.
And I'm gonna speak on that too, because you made a statement about, and I don't know, I need to reiterate on that about listening to someone. You may not want to listen to a person that's going through something, but listening, sometimes these people with these mental issues, all they need is somebody to listen to them.
What I was stating on the listening part is that it's certain stuff I don't want to hear about, and